Miami Heat Nation, what is going on? So, in today's video, we are going to be breaking down this game, Detroit Pistons versus the Miami Heat. And I'm going to be honest with you, I have a lot to say. But before we do start, if you guys enjoy Miami Heat content, we do upload every single day. Our goal this year is to upload for 365 days, and I couldn't do without you guys. So I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Continue to keep liking, sharing, subscribing. And let's get back in today's video. So the Miami Heat 6-game win streak has officially ended to the Detroit Pistons. And I felt like this was a big game because the Detroit Pistons are the best team in the Eastern Conference. And I felt like the Miami Heat had something to prove to take down the big dogs of the East. And of course, they lost this game. Now, I will say Jaime wasn't playing, but I don't want to use that as an excuse because the Detroit Pistons didn't have their second best player, and that was Jalen Duren. So, we could be like, well, if Jaime was there, we could have won. Detroit could have said the same thing, even though they already won. Like I said, we could have blew you out with him. So, not going to use that excuse. We had our top guys. It is what it is. Now, when you look at the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, Detroit blew us out in that first quarter, right? 36-23 is just unacceptable. The fact that we only scored 23 points and they doubled us pretty much is unacceptable. Now, second quarter, we did score more than them, but when you're already in that hole and you still allow them to score 35 points, 36 and 35 in the first half, that's unacceptable. No defense is being played, right? Like, we have to stop them. They're a high-scoring offense. They're 16-4 for a reason. And then even in that third quarter, they outscored us once again, 37-32. Now, we did make a run in the fourth quarter, but it was a little bit too late. As you see, we outscored them by 14, and we made this game close, and we made it competitive. But you can't win games trying to make, large comebacks and this and that, right? Now, when you look at the stats for the Detroit Pistons, Cade Cunningham had 29 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 14 for 25, 1 for 5 at the three-point line. Drew Smith can't guard Cade Cunningham. Just please take off that matchup, right? Now, Duncan Robinson, obviously, he was officially back, right? 18 points, had 3 threes, did his thing. Now, Tobias Harris, this is pathetic, right? Like, I can let Cade and Duncan go off on me, but Tobias Harris giving us 26 points on 10 for 12 and 4 for 6 at the three-point line. Terrible defense. We just can't allow that at all. He's awful, right? And then their bench unit, Holland had 10, Paul Reed had 13, 10, which is just can't allow. Jenkins had 9, and Jaden Ivey had 9. Now, when you look at the Miami Heat, Andrew Wiggins had an amazing game. Him and Norman Powell played amazing, right? 31 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 10 for 15, 2 for 4, 9 for 9. Bam with 15 and 10, had 9 shot attempts. We need a little bit more than that. And, of course, Norman Powell, 28, 2 and 3, 9 for 16. Now, when you look at Tyler's numbers, like, okay, 24 points, but he shot terrible from the field, right? 6 for 17. Only shots that he made was three-pointers and free throws, right? So that's not good enough, right? Had some big turnovers. They were attacking him down the stretch, like literally attacking him. And that's the type of things you don't want, right? For your top player, for the other team to attack you and, get the certain matchups to score on you and draw fouls is just unacceptable, right? We just can't have that. So Tyler Hero with the turnovers, it was just bad. Kel'el Larson with 7. And my thing is Spo continues to keep playing small ball. We need to find a way to have Kel'el Ware and Bam Adebayo playing together or starting together. It's really just simple as that, right? Like, if Davion got to go to the bench, you got to go to the bench, right? I was big on starting Davion and keeping this starting lineup together, but small ball is only going to continue to keep making us lose games. And to be honest with you, we should have lost our last game when Tyler Hero did come back. I believe the second game, we got lucky. It was against the Dallas Mavericks. But against good teams, you're going to lose games. Tyler Hero, Kel'el Ware and Bam Adebayo, they're good when they play together. We're a better team, simple as that. So we got to find a way to get him more minutes and him play him. Now, Jovic, right, cracked the rotation a little bit because of Jaime's injury. He was awful. He's really, really bad right now. Like, honestly, he needs to go to the G League even if that's possible. Spo said, listen, he needs to get in better rhythm, right? He needs to put in work. He'll be just fine. The attention to detail, work ethic every single day, that has to be consistent, and he'll get there, and he'll get in better rhythm. And I'm going to be honest with you, could tell Spo's getting a little bit more frustrated with him, getting him less minutes. And I've been preaching for Spo to give him less minutes because he just doesn't deserve to get 20-plus minutes. Today was 10 minutes. That's fine. But if he continues to keep struggling, drop it down to 6, 7, 5, right? Simple as that. So Jovic was just really, really bad. When you look at the field goal percentage, they shot 59% from the field, made more than half their shots, close to 60. They also shot 42% from the three-point line. Just a recipe of disaster. Even though we forced 21 turnovers, we had 17 ourselves. They had 29. They had more rebounds than us. Same about blocks, steals, and personal foul. As you see right here, though, like I said, the Miami Heat did make a little comeback in that last 7-minute stretch. It was 99-121. Finished the game 135-138. But at the end of the day, all that matters is who won the game. Tyler Hero. Man, I'm not going to get on you too much yet, but that was just bad. But let me know what you guys think. Continue to keep liking, sharing, subscribing. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And I'm out.